everybody. How are you doing today? I want to welcome you to today's edition of PC Talk It. Yes, on PC Talk It, we discuss things that concerns you, your family, your friends. We discuss about relationship. We discuss about marriage. We discuss about everybody in the family, anybody in the family. PC talks about it. Okay, how are you today? I hope you're doing great. Happy Mother's Day to everyone in the US and in Canada. Yeah, happy Mother's Day to you all. And I want to especially thank you for all that you do as mom, as mothers, and all the mother figures. Like, even though you don't have a kid, for some reasons you are acting as a mother figure in somebody's life. That's a great job, and I want to say thank you so much for all that you do, and thank you all for coming in today. PC Talk It. PC Talk It today, we're going to be talking about something very important and something very special. If you haven't already, please go ahead and like, go ahead and subscribe, go ahead and share, send us your comments, send us feedbacks, and let's know how we're doing. And I want to especially thank you because we are 200 subscribers strong. Yay! Thank you. Appreciate you subscribing, liking, sharing, and let's grow together. Yes. So today on PC Talk It, I wanted us to do a question because so many people have been sending me questions concern, and I wanted us to talk about it today. But today's Mother's Day, so I want to appreciate my fellow mothers in the house. Yeah, so I want to appreciate the mothers. I want to talk. Let's talk as mothers today. Let's talk as mothers because it's Mother's Day. Next week edition of PC Talk It, I'm gonna compile all the questions and concerns that I have received so far from people. Then we're gonna go through them. We're gonna talk about them. So if you have any question, any concerns as a wife, as a husband, single, married, just send it to you can send it to my Facebook, you can send it to my email, you can put it in the comment section, however you think you can reach me, because if you are here, I know you know you can reach me, so you can just send them to me. 3 people had wanted me to talk about this thing, and it's to them, they said, oh, this is a very pressing issue, so you should talk about it. I'm like, okay. First off, I am not an investigative journalist. I'm not doing that right now. I don't have the time and the means to do investigative journalism. So I don't have time to actually, and the source and the means to go and find out what's going on with a particular thing that you guys want me to talk about. And because I don't want to give you wrong information, give you wrong content. No. PC Talk It is not just about bringing you gossip blog and things like that. No, that's not what we want to be known for. We just want to be known for quality content, coming to give you data, quality for your data and things like that. But I really don't want to involve in gossip, if you know what I mean. Yeah, but this one, when I refused the first time, not like I refused, like I declined it, but this person was like, but it has to do with family. It has to do with family, so talk about it. So I'm like, okay, yeah, that's true. Let me talk about it today. Today is Mother's Day, so it's gonna correlate with Mother's Day and how we view ourselves as mothers. Yes, as you already know what the topic is today, we're just gonna go straight into the topic of today. So let me give you a rundown of what happened, or what I think I saw happen. There was a little girl. She was 10 years old, and now this happened in Nigeria. Yes, so she is 10 years from what they said. 10 years old little girl went for a field or school trip, and for some reason, allegedly by the video that I saw the mom did, the mom said the teachers that took them for the trip didn't pay attention to them, and these little girls and her friends went out to have fun in the hotel where they were lodged. I don't even know why male and female 10 years old should be staying in the same room. Well, I don't know if they were staying in the same room. You see what I'm saying? I don't know if that's, I didn't investigate what really happened because I don't have the time, the means to do that. But to cut the long story short, this girl, 10 years old, I don't know how old the boy is, but they were involved in they were involved in sex. So not just involving in sex, they filmed it. They filmed it. It was like a leaked sex tape. And when I saw the video of the mom, so the mom of the girl came out. Of course, the video went viral. Some people saw the video. I didn't see it. I didn't want to see it. Like when one of the persons that reached out to me said, I'm gonna send you the video, I'm like, oh no, please, I don't want to see the video. Like, trust me, I don't want to see the video. I just want to talk about so when I searched the social media, I found out that the mother had did a video and people were talking about the incident, and the mother said in the video that she said the daughter was a virgin, and she painted a picture like the daughter was a victim, like victimized. But then the public, people that saw the video said, oh, it didn't look like that little girl had done it before. And when I was going through the comment section, I saw that people were blaming the mother for raising the child, raising her in a bad way. And is why I'm talking about what I'm talking about today. Motherhood. Yes, that is the reason why I'm talking. I have to give you the breakdown of what happened so that you will know why I chose to talk about it. Now, I want you to know that motherhood is a relationship and not a role. Yeah, if we see motherhood as a role, that means we are like acting, you know? Roles are given to actors, like people that come to act a certain movie or a certain film, you know? People come to the set and they act this role. It's high time we stop seeing the things that mothers do as roles. Rather, we should see it as relationship. When you start seeing the things the mothers do, when you start looking at it from that angle that it should be a relationship, then this expectation syndrome would be less, thereby letting people to be their original, authentic self. God created us in his image, but then he gave everybody a uniqueness inside of them. That is why we don't have the same fingerprint. Everybody have their different fingerprint. So that fingerprint is what makes you unique and different in your very different way. Now, motherhood people should stop seeing motherhood as a role and rather see it as a relationship with your kids, relationship with whoever you are a mother figure to. People should start seeing it as a relationship. The problems that we have in the society is the idealization of who a mother is. And what is idealizing? Idealizing is to regard as perfect or better than reality. So in other words, what you are idealizing might not be the true self, or it might not be the reality of it. You're just looking for something perfect. Something perfect, but yet there is no perfection. Like that thing is not the real. That's not real. So people should start relating with motherhood as something that is real instead of something that we should be acting. People can't pretend. People are tired of pretending. People are tired of all these different expectations. We should value our relationship with our kids. We should value our relationship with everybody around us. That way you can give your best and you be original. Valuing is to consider someone or something to be important and significant, which is what motherhood is, which is what mothers do. They value these people. We value our kids. We place so much importance in the lives of our kids. So For you coming to tell me that I'm doing something bad, like why would a mother, like literally think about it, why would a mother want her child to do something wrong? Like why would a mother consciously lead the child in a wrong way? That doesn't, 99.9% of the time that doesn't happen. Mothers, parents in general, but today we're talking about motherhood. Parents in general wants the best for their kids. So there is no mother out there that doesn't want the best for their kids. Every mother, every parent wants the best for their kids. That's why I found this issue, this case, like very something to talk about, because you don't know this woman, you don't know the dynamics of their house, you don't know what happened in their family. You can't assume that this woman had brought her child in a wrong way. No, you can't generalize that. Okay, mothers should be acknowledged for the important contributions that they do. They should be acknowledged for the things that they do. Don't say because you have, now social media makes it very difficult for us to like relate to our kids, relate to our family, relate to those that the mother figures, relate to them in such a way that we should relate to them, because we are always scared, we are always afraid to bring out ourselves, to bring out our authentic self, for the fear of what, being judged. Like people don't want to put in themselves, give out all they want, all they can, because my best might not be enough, because there is an ideal way that a mother should be. There's an ideal way a mother should behave. There's an ideal way a mother should speak. Like those idealizing of things is what is killing the society, because you guys are not giving these mothers opportunity to be the best versions of themselves. And this idealization, or these ideas, come from our religions, they come from our cultures, and they even come from the four walls of the university, like our educations. People has actually taught us the wrong things, like a mother, you should be this, you should do this, you're the one that is supposed to take care of the home, you're the one that is supposed to do the cooking, you're the one that is supposed to take care of the kids, bathe the kids, and do all of those things. And in all of these things, you as a mom, all you're doing is checking off the list. Okay, I've done this, I've done this, I've done that, without you creating a relationship between you and your kid. So today I want you as a woman out there to find out time, instead of checking out those boxes, instead of looking for trying to impress anybody, the expectations of people about you. Why don't you look for time and create a relationship with your kids? Why don't you look for time and create a relationship with your child? Because you know what, when you create a relationship with your child, you will be able to know what that child is doing at every given time. Like nothing is going to take you unawares. Like this woman in question said, oh, my child is a virgin, but then that is not the case. And people that saw the video concluded that that is not the first time the child is doing those things. Did you know if the child has been exposed to watching porns? Did you know if the child has been exposed to things that she wasn't exposed to? I had a friend back when I was growing up in high school. Back then, this friend of mine, she came from a very religious home where they are not allowed to wear trousers, they tie their head, no makeup, like they don't talk to boys and all of that thing. But when she comes to school, she becomes a totally different person. Yes, she becomes a totally different person. Now, when you see that child on the street, you assume the society will say, oh, the mother didn't bring her up in the right way, but not knowing that her mom has given her the best. Her mom is a preacher or something like that. Her mom has taught her the ways of the Lord, but this child chose her own way. The earlier we realize that these kids come with their own destiny, these kids come with their own life, the better for us. Don't judge people, don't judge mothers based off of what how their kids are reacting. Because don't you, if you have a child, you will know that there's sometimes that your child they experience what is called tantrums. They're upset. Haven't you seen a child that you say do this and they'll tell you no, I'm not going to do this, and they will prefer to be spanked or beaten or something, and yet they will not do those things. You say, oh, this child is stubborn. Do you know that there are kids like that? So today I want to come to you as mothers. Don't let the expectations of people affect your relationship with your kids. There is no right or wrong way of motherhood. As long as your conscience, as long as you are teaching them the good things of life, as long as you are inculcating in them the good behaviors, the good characters, I don't want you to judge yourself today. There is no right way or wrong way of bringing up your children. Motherhood should be a relationship and not a role. A role is something that is scripted. I already said that. A relationship allows you to be your real self. Good mother is a connection between good motherhood is connection between the mother and the child. There should be a connection. Like your child should be free enough, create that environment, create that opportunity, make that avenue, create that time where your child can come and tell you, oh mom, this is what is happening to me. Your girl child can talk to you, your boy child can talk to you. You understand what I'm saying? So create this time. It's a relationship. Don't be carried away by what people idealize or people expect. Create your own time. All of you out there, you have to give mothers an opportunity. I cut them a slack. Why is it that every time something goes wrong in the family is a woman's fault? Why is it that if a child turns out bad, it is the mother's fault? If a child turns out like a child is in distress, is in trouble, we all look to the mother. What about the father? Now, I'm not saying that the fathers are not doing their best or they are not building in the family, but the women are always the ones that take the hit. And today I want you to stop doing that to yourself. Now, number one ways to stop being hard on yourself, that you should know that today is Mother's Day. I want you to know that there is no perfect mom anywhere in the world. Forget those things that people bring to you on social media, like on Instagram or Facebook and everywhere else. They want you to think that is what happens in your family. These are roles, they are scripts. That might not be their real self. The things that we see on social media, the things that we see on the internet, those things are scripted. 90% of them are scripted. 90% of them are roles. So they are just acting. They are characters. After the showing, after the acting, the character, they will flip to their self. So today I want you to know that there is no perfect mom any day. So stop being hard on yourself. Number two, there is no comparison. The way you raise your kids, the way you relate to those underneath you as a mother figure, the way you relate to these people, you shouldn't compare yourself to somebody else. Whatever you're doing, do it as unto the Lord. Let me use that. Do it as unto the Lord. Know that, let your conscience bear you witness that you are inculcating the right characters, the right behavior. You are investing everything. You are teaching these people the right thing, because you know what the Bible says: train up a child in the way he should go, and when he's old, he's not going to depart from it. But then some children, no matter how much you train them, no matter how much you impute in them, these kids, they will still grow up tomorrow and find their own way. And that shouldn't be the mother's fault. The blame should not be on the mom, on the mother, saying, oh, they didn't train them right. Next thing, the number three thing I want to tell you: be there for your kids. Create memories. Like, I don't care what people say. I don't care how they want you to behave, how they want you to act. I want you to personally find out time in your busy schedule. Like, I know that there's going to be a lot of attacks, a lot of expectations, a lot of judgment coming. Oh, how that you are not a good mom, how that you're not there for your kids, how that why you, if you work too much, you'll say, oh, you're working too much. Why are you working 12-hour shift? Why are you working 8-hour, 10-hour shift? You don't have time to be there for the kids. But then if you stay at home, they will still judge you and say, oh, you're not working, you're not doing everything that you need to do to build value, to create wealth, and all of those things for your kids. So I don't care. From now, stop listening and stop putting yourself in the expectations, this expectation syndrome. Stop it. Make out your own time. Like, create time for your kids and be there for your kids. There are different ways that people, like society, they judge women. And don't listen to people that tell you, oh, example, like epidural versus natural birth. The people will tell you, oh, if you take epidural when you're in labor, that means you're not woman enough, or that means you're not strong enough. Refuse. Those are lies. Those are lies from the kingdom of from the kingdom of darkness to help to elongate your pain. Refuse such kind of lie. Things like breastfeeding is better than bottle feeding. I don't care the science behind that nonsense. But try, if you can breastfeed, do that because you can. Don't do that because somebody else is doing it and you just want to do it. Give your best to your child. Create that time. Create that memory. If bottle feeding is what you think is best for your kid, go ahead and do it. Now, things like C-sections. Are you having C-section or you're having a natural birth? Honey, there is no artificial birth. If you gave birth, you give birth. I don't care how you gave birth. Don't let anybody body shame you. Don't let anybody talk you down because you gave birth through C-section and they gave birth naturally. It's their choice. They chose to give birth naturally, or maybe better still, there are those that didn't have the opportunity for C-section. But don't let anybody talk you down because you had a C-section. And women, stop asking those questions. How did you give birth? It doesn't matter how they gave birth. However they gave birth, the baby is here, the baby is fine, the mother is fine, everybody is fine. So please stop the judging syndrome. Working things like working mom or stay-at-home mom. Honey, stay-at-home mom, it's a calling for you to be a stay-at-home mom, and it's also a calling for you to be a professional mom, like to be there working and all of those things. All I want you to do is, whatever you do, whether stay-at-home mom or whether you're working, try to create balance. Try to create time. Like, find our time. Is it going to be hard? It's going to be hard, but try to do that and create time for your family and your kids, because nobody is going to pay your bills for you. Nobody is going to be there for you. Just give your best to your kids. Things like, oh, you should not give them phone if they are too little to have phones. Of course, sometimes it's too early to expose your kids to phone, but if you must give them phone, oh my god, there are some times that phones are lifesaver. There are phones for kids. Yes, you can buy those phones for them. You can restrict the things that they watch and all of that. So basically, why people judge because they make themselves feel better. Like, you want to, why are you judging the next person? You're judging them because that makes you feel better. That makes you feel like, okay, I'm saying something valuable, I'm saying something meaningful. No, stop judging people, because when you judge people, when you judge a mother, the way she in her parenting skills or what she does, is just you trying to feel better, and that's not a good thing. We tear others down to build ourselves up. That is one of the things. Like, you want to be on top, like, so you try to bring others down. That's a very bad attribute as a woman. There are more ways to raise kids. Like, there are more ways to raise kids. You mustn't do it the way I'm doing it. You mustn't do it the way the social media wants you to do it. You have to find yourself. You have to find yourself as a woman and find your uniqueness, find your originality, and give and invest it in the lives of your of your kids or in the life of those around you. Like, they might not be your kids. There might be somebody living in your house. There might be your siblings, younger siblings. There might be your niece, your nephews, or whatever. Those that God has given to you for you to be their mother figure. You have to invest in those people the best way you can. Stop comparing yourself. Stop the mom guilt. Stop saying, oh, I'm a bad mom because I didn't do this, that, and that. Motherhood is not a role. Like, people, like, we should come to the point where we should stop seeing the things that we do as a role. It's not a role. Rather, motherhood is a relationship. Motherhood is a relationship. When you start building this relationship, you find out that those things, those checkbox, that those things that you have to check off, it becomes easy. It comes naturally because you have a relationship. These people are able to relate to you. You are able to give. You're able to give back. And at the end of the day, what seemingly looks like that ideal motherhood, it will just come naturally, instead of you trying to impress somebody, instead of you trying to impress the society, because this is how they've idealized a good mother to be. Try and find a relationship, because if you find a relationship or create a relationship and create value for what you're doing, then this motherhood is just gonna flow. It's just gonna be easy for you, and you will not be moved by what people are saying, because you have conquered the territory. You have conquered the minds of those around you, maybe your kids, your nephews, your nieces, and these people that God has given to you. So today, I want you to stop being hard on yourself. And as women, I want you to stop castigating other women. Let's help ourselves up. It's high time we really stand up for each other. All these women supporting women, this is high time we start doing it. Why are you so happy because a fellow woman's home is failing? Why are you why are you so happy because something has happened to the other woman? What is your role on earth? Is it just being happy by people's misfortune, or you helping somebody stand today? Be an ambassador of peace. Be an ambassador. Be a woman ambassador. Help a fellow man. Start from where you are today. Check up on your nieces and your nephews. Check up on your cousins. Check up on your sisters. Check up on how people are doing. Because you know what? If you don't do that, if these people turn out bad, it's gonna come around, because there's gonna be a rub off. Their kids and your kids might probably end up in the same school and things like that. So today, let's invest in our women. Let's build ourselves up. Let's be strong. We are together, we become more stronger. Okay, there's no comparison. There's no division. We are one strong female gender. I hope you've been able to learn something today. There is no bashing. There is no tearing anybody down. Let's build together. It's your girl PC, and it's PC Talking. Until I come your way next time, we're going to be talking about something more interesting, something beautiful. Please go ahead and like, go ahead and subscribe, go ahead and share, go ahead and comment. And if there's anything that you want us to talk about, send your comments and concerns to me, and we're going to treat it. Next week, we're going to be doing question and answers. So we're going to be answering some of the questions that you've sent. Until I see you next time, God bless you. Keep having a beautiful relationship, a beautiful marriage, a beautiful family. Until I see you. Bye.